Ay, ay, I'm just a trio Mexicano pushing pics to they gelato.
I feel like everybody do that though. Like I wanted to do that, but I kind of want to like change it up. You know what I'm saying? I want to like get people comfortable with me. You know what I'm saying? Like when they're watching the video, they be like, damn, like they really get interested. You know what I'm talking about? Like I want some like connection. Sure. This is like my first. This like if I blow up when my shit goes up, people gonna look back at this shit. And I want it to come out like clean as possible. I'm not trying to say I want that bitch perfect, but I want that bitch to come out like decent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I'm gonna talk my shit. Sure. So just ask me what you gotta ask me, dog. But don't throw me off and shit, dog. Don't say some weird ass shit.
I got you, bro. So you just wanna start that bitch like that?
It don't matter, dog. You know what? I don't give a fuck. Ask me whatever.
You know, like intro?
It's all like that, fuck.
So what kind of music did you grow up listening to?
I mean, growing up, like when I was probably like 8 or 9 years old, that's when I started getting into music and shit. That's when I barely started rapping. Like I barely started like hearing the shit. Like I was like, damn, my nigga, like this shit, like this is me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like at first, like as soon as I started like trying to rap, or like people would tell me, hey, little Junior spit a flow, cause all my family call me Junior. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's like I was like, damn, I could really do something with this shit. I was like a young nigga, man. So I used to listen to a lot of Screw, Swisher House. Man, the first like H-Town song I really heard, my nigga, was SPM Merry Go Round. That shit was hard. Like I was like 9, 10 years old, like singing that shit every day. I was jamming nothing but SPM. Like everybody come around me, like I was jamming some H-Town shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's what everybody put me on. That's what everybody I was around listened to. So I was always around that also. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, a lot of SPM, Swisher House, ESG, Slim Thug, Pow Wow,
all the H-Town legends.
All the H-Town legends, dog. You know, talking about Lil Flip, Freestyle King. You know, talking about Shot Lil Flip. You know, talking about.
So you feel like you knew it from the beginning that music was for you?
Yeah, dog. It was like once I started doing it, I had like this little feeling like if I keep doing this shit, like I'm gonna run off with it. Like at a young age, like that was my mindset. You know what I'm saying? I was like if I could do something, like at least fuck around with it, like I wasn't even taking it serious. Yeah. I barely started taking it serious when I was 13 years old. I've been doing it for a while already. Like I would be in middle school and even elementary, I would freestyle lunch or like just fuck around people, like just say some shit and everybody be laughing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I would always freestyle. People always tell me, "Hey D, freestyle. Hey, come on, freestyle." So eventually, when people keep telling you that, to me that's like a sign. Yeah. Like okay, people really want to hear me. You know, somebody's a young age. Like, alright, fuck it. I'ma just do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No second thought, nothing. So I was just doing it over time. It was like a play around thing. Yeah. But I started maturing up. I started growing up, dog. I reached like 12, 13. Shit, I was probably like in the 7th grade, 8th grade. Everybody was telling me like, man, you should just record some shit. And I was like, what? I was like, hell nah, man. I was like, nah, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I was iffy as fuck about it. But at the same time, like I was thinking about everything back then and how everything was going at the time. Like people would just bug me about that shit. And I'd be like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like chill out. Like sometimes I had my off days. I didn't want to do nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Like it was really like at first it was cool, but when I started getting a little older, it was like kind of like getting like an iffy thing for me. Like, do I really want to do this? Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? So I started rapping and my shit just popped off.
So let me ask you this. At what point did you know that you wanted to take it serious? Like, you got something, like, you know what I'm saying?
I was watching some freestyles on YouTube. Remember, I was just chilling in my crib, at my mom's crib. I was chilling in the room. I was eating some chips and shit. I was chilling, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was watching my TV, and I had went to YouTube, and I was looking up H-Town freestyles or like people like Houston legends who freestyle. That's when I came across Lil Flip. Like I was watching all his fucking videos, and like he was freestyling. Like he was like some real shit. Like he would go like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, just fucking straight freestyling off the dome shit. So I was like, I could do that shit too. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I be freestyling like that. I could go for long. I know if I keep doing it, I'm gonna get way better.
So that was like an inspiration for you.
Lil Flip was an inspiration for me, dog, to freestyle, like to keep that shit like going. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that's what got me in my right zone. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
a lot of people don't really get that feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Are you happy with what you accomplished so far?
Hell yeah. But I'm not like I'm not I'm not comfortable with it though. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like I know I could expand way more, and that's what I'm finna do. You know what I'm
Where do
saying?
you see yourself in 2 to 3 years
2 to 3 years
from now?
from right now,
From right now,
be on top of the world, man. For real,
make it happen.
it's gonna happen. Just watch. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna get it going.
So how do you feel about record labels / taking the industry route?
That's a good ass fucking question. Labels right now, dog. I feel like they just want to get anybody that can. Like they just want to fuck people off. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if ain't nobody gonna talk about this shit, I'm gonna talk about it because that shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas don't even be owning none of their shit. Like you can make, I could like if I was signed, I could probably make like everybody gets bad deals though nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want no bad deal, even though the money sounds right. Like they could come to you like 500K, a million, 3 million, something like that. But the deals all fucked off. And when people like they get the money, they blow that shit, but they ain't making money from the music. They all stealing that shit from them. You know what I'm talking about? My whole goal is to stay independent, do my own thing, start my own label, and it's all records. You know what I'm talking about? That shit finna go down. You know what I'm
So
saying?
if Jay-Z offered you $1 million tonight to sign you, what would you do?
If it was a good deal and if the paper looks right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look all over it. If it's a good deal, then I probably would take it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Who wouldn't? If it's a good deal and the money right, I'm gonna take it.
But would you rather put in that extra 2-3 years of work and then build something on your own? Would you rather do that? Or would you sign, you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Go through a whole contract.
Like that Jay-Z shit, like what you just told me,
Yeah.
that shit sounds good for right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it just sounds good for the moment. Like damn, what if Jay-Z just walked in the fucking door right now and just, hey D, what's up? I got a million for you. Come fuck with Rockefeller. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be like, oh shit, like this might probably one only chance. You know what I'm talking about? Some shit happen like that. But nah, nigga, like I said, I'm gonna stay independent, do my own thing, and it's all records.
So, speaking on that, what are some struggles of being an independent artist?
Damn. A lot of struggles, though. It's a lot of shit, especially if you ain't got your paper right. All this shit, dog, is like, you need paper for everything, dog. Like, there's some people who like ain't got the resources, like they got the talent, but they ain't got the resources to use the talent on. You know what I'm talking about? I feel like a lot of people got voices and they can't come out, or they're not able to, or they're afraid to come out and just speak on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because people just don't want to get out their comfort zone. You know what I'm talking about?
So what do you got in the works right now?
True Mexican just dropped, man. I'm talking about that bitch dropped 225. You know what I'm talking about? It's going down. That shit popping like a motherfucker. But I'm finna work on this mixtape. You know what I'm talking about? This shit finna go ham. Like about 10 tracks. You know what I'm talking about? Little Little to Houston, man. That shit finna go down, my nigga. For real. That shit, that's gonna be the trillest shit out in H-Town when I drop that shit.
When's that coming out?
It's in the works, Mark. It's in the works right now.
So,
I ain't got the date on it yet, though. But when I do got that date, I'm gonna put it out. You know what I'm talking about? So everybody stay tuned for that.
so when it comes to making music, like, you record often, right?
Yeah.
So how does a regular
Stay busy.
studio session go?
A regular studio session.
Yeah, like the music making process.
Look, dog. I record all this shit by myself. In my room, my own setup, everything. You know what I'm saying? And I said to my nigga, use that nigga get it down. You know what I'm saying? He mixed that bitch up and everything. You know what I'm saying? Make that bitch sound clean. You know what I'm talking about? And that shit.
Hey, y'all go follow me. Use
That
at
shit
Use
hard,
Official
dog.
on Instagram. YU$E, SoundCloud, Spotify,
Fuck, I'm gonna shout out my
Apple.
shit.
Hit my Cash App, Yusuf20931. Appreciate it. You gonna edit that in right on the screen for sure.
Nah, fuck with you.
How does a regular studio session go?
Yeah, dog, I record everything by myself, man. Most of the shit be on my phone.
For real?
Hell yeah. Most of the shit be on my phone. People don't know that's how I really came up. on my phone. Like this shit right here, this is a money making profit. You know what I'm talking about? Like people, you could use this shit. This is all you fucking need. You could use this shit and just go off with that shit. You could like go skyrocket, dog. Like.
So you don't got a mic? Like you don't record like?
Oh yeah, I do.
In the studio?
Like you talking about like professional studio?
Yeah.
Nah, everything solo.
So it's all on your phone, or you?
All on my phone, dog. Look, check it out. I'm finna put all these niggas on the game, dog. You know what I'm talking about? If you see somebody using this shit, you know where the fuck they got it from, man. You know what I'm talking about? Check it out. I did True Mexicano, my new single that dropped. I did this shit on my phone. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't at the crib and I heard that beat and I was like, this shit's hard. I need to record this shit ASAP. I was just freestyling that bitch in the whip. I'm just a real Mexicano pushing packs at that gelato. Money, power, and respect. I'm feeling like a Chapo. And I was like, that shit hard right there. Like that shit just came out natural, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to record that bitch, dog. So I went to Walmart, I bought some headphones and I bought the little pop filter. I recorded that bitch. It took me like an hour. I was just freestyling that shit. Freestyled the hook, freestyled the verse. That shit just came out all together good. You know what I'm saying? But check this shit out. Check it out. I recorded all this shit, man.
Hey, they know I keep a player, man.
All this shit.
I'm just a trio Mexicano pushing pics at that gelato. Money, power, and respect.
I'm talking about all that shit, man.
It's cold, bro.
Yeah, man. You could fucking do anything on this whole dog. You could make that bitch sound raw. Put some auto-tune on that shit. All types of shit, dog. So that's how I made that song, and a lot of people don't know how to fuck with this shit. Like a lot of people don't know that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is a good resource to me. You know what I'm saying? This made Pull It Up. This made fucking True Mexicano. This made a lot of my music, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit really, it helped me out a lot. Who the fuck recording that shit on their phone nowadays? Everybody want to be in the big studio. Everybody just want to be out and about, trying to get a handout, and just trying to fucking just record somewhere they're not comfortable in. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ain't comfortable in that hole, then why the fuck you then? Like why you there? Like that's why it's better to do shit solo. And when you start expanding, then that's how you get to know people, and that's how you build connections with people. You know what I'm talking about? This is what it's about, man. Everybody trying to get this paper up. Everybody trying to do their thing. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody hustling and shit. I support everybody, dog. If you getting paper, dog, I support you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on their grind. That's what I fuck with. You know what I'm talking about?
So are you comfortable with where you at musically, or do you want to expand in the future, like your sound?
I'm not comfortable at all where I'm at. I know I could be way bigger than what I am right now. And I will be way bigger than what I am right now. Just watch out. When I drop that mixtape, that's it for them niggas, dog. That's it. The Castro gonna be in the game. That's what I'm gonna do, dog. This shit finna blast off.
Say something to yourself who's watching this in 10 years.
Always keep it trill, my nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta stay trill. Keep it trill, my nigga. Trill recognize trill, baby. You know what I'm talking about? And the face flock together, man. Just keep it 100. That's what I tell my future self. So you can like keep that shit in his head, you know what I'm talking about? Because people do change. Sometimes you do change. And you always want to keep like that good mindset. Like, I'm not forget what I came from, or where I'm from, or where I'm at right now. You know what I'm talking about? Always remain humble, man. Even if you're going through bad times, always keep that shit pushing. Keep that shit going, dog. Eventually that shit gonna pay off at the end. When you leave unexpected, dog, that shit it just pop out in your fucking face. Like, oh shit, and then reality hits you. And that's when you get the fucking point, like, damn, this shit's happening right now. You know what I'm talking about? Either you run off with it or you don't.
Who's some Houston underground artists that you rock with? Who you think putting it on for Houston besides you?
There's a lot of niggas putting on right now. Peso putting on. Peso for sure. That Mexican OT, he going up right now. A lot of people, dog. A lot of people just popping off right now. Everybody doing their thing. Everybody trying to. I want to make everybody come together, dog. Especially my nigga Use, man. Y'all fuck with my nigga Use, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? And that boy Chavez too, you know what I'm talking about? Going down, man. But yeah, man. There's a lot of people doing their thing right now. Everybody trying to get this paper. Everybody trying to come up. But I feel like sometimes people try to take it as a competition. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, people don't really want to work with nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They just want to be like, fuck all of them. I'm going to do this shit one deep. I don't need nobody. You know what I'm saying? But that's why a lot of artists in Houston, most of Houston artists that I seen, or like if I knew them, they would like hate on each other. Most of them, they don't want to work with the next man because they scared that their man finna rise on top of him, and he's finna just blast off more than him. And he gonna forget about that nigga. Like, hey, where you at?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of hate in your
So
city.
niggas scared that shit. Niggas scared for that shit to happen. Niggas scared to go down. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So it'll be good if everybody will work together. Everybody come up together. You know what I'm talking about? I feel like when people unite, the paper start coming in right. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody needs to stop bullshitting and start working together, man. Cause this is where all the motherfucking papers at. Everything do their thing right now, dog. And y'all niggas bullshitting, man. Stop bullshitting, man. Get on your shit, man. Get your mind right. You know what I'm talking about?
Spit off the dome right now.
Acapella. Give me a word. Give me a word, Ryder. Hustle. Hey, I'm on my grind, man. You know I gotta hustle. Lifting weight so much, I done gained a lot of muscle. Niggas say they with it, but to be honest, they don't really want the tussle. I'ma come down for sure, man. You know I'm straight from the gutter. Sometimes I be thinking about the shit on my mind, and sometimes I'll be like, damn, what if I wasn't on my grind? But you know I gotta shine, and I gotta stack them motherfucking paper signs. You know how I'm getting the paper, dog. You know how I'm getting the chicken. Each time, man, you know I'm still tipping, and I'm the trilliest. So when I freestyle, I'ma make everybody feel it. And when you throw that beat on, best believe I'ma kill it. Cause the freestyle prince finna do his thing. Nigga, hold up, the chopper hit high notes, I let it sing. But I ain't talking that shit, dog. With Mike, now I'm talking my shit, dog. I'm coming down, I'm telling you how I feel, dog. I'm telling you to keep it always true and keep it a stack with your real niggas, dog. Cause when the nigga backstab it, that's it. Cause when the nigga caught your case, that's it. Y'all already know how I feel, I'm lit. Each time, nigga, I'm finna burn the spliff. You know what I'm talking about? Get your mind right, nigga. Church. Say, man, it's your boy, Castro. That was some questions about me. You know what I'm talking about? It's going down. True Mexicano just dropped. Everybody go check that out. Y'all go follow my Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everything, dog. You know what I'm talking about? D Castro. You know what I'm talking about? 713. D_Castro 713, man. And watch out for your bitch, man, cause I'm coming up, man. Each time we popping, nigga. What's the deal?
Power and respect, I'm feeling like a chopper. Got 5 pretty bitches in the backseat of the Tahoe.